Alright, my friends. Thank you for standing by. Thank you for allowing me that short break, and hopefully, now that I've somewhat recovered, we can move forward and make some good things happen here. You know what? Let's actually go for this dolphin first, because if I can get down here, we might get some health back. Yeah. So when a dolphin joins you, or when a dolphin leaves you, you get a health boost. And that's very, very useful. Okay, middle dolphin acquired. Sure we hit this crystal first thing. Work on the spike ring. Oops. That's not good. That might be okay. No! Did you see that? It disappeared right when I needed it. Why? We were so close. Oh, this game is unbelievable. Okay, we were covered. We were covered. I will try to not panic about how unacceptable that was. Alright, one more. We spoke with the crystal. That's taken care of. I do want to come up here for oxygen first. I wish I could play this game with the N64 controller. Does anyone know, is this on the Switch Online service? Because if it is, that might actually be possible. But it would be real nice because it's very easy to move in 8 directions with the N64 joystick. Not so much with the D-pad. Why is my air already so gone? I don't understand where it went. Maybe I didn't fill it all the way up before. There's no recovering it. Having to move stuff around by pushing it from only one side, it's not a good way to have to do things. It's like I'm playing Bubble Ghost, except that was somewhat better. All that progress lost. It's dying. Dying in this game is so punishing. You lose so much work. Alright, well, now we're back to where we were. I recovered most of that progress there remarkably fast. Unfortunately, I'm sure it's not going to be the last time I have to do all that nonsense. Nice triple jump, thank you. That did go abnormally smoothly as well. I'm already running out of oxygen. I don't know what it is about the air in this part of the game, but the air drains faster in this area. It doesn't seem like that should be the case, but it 100% is. We're at full air, and we're going to be down to 4, maybe 3 by the time I get to the spike ring. And it's not that far away. Oh, look at that, I was wrong. Well, oh, here we are. Down to 4. Gotta race the clock. Travesty Junction, welcome to the stream. Hello to you. Welcome to some real suffering. My spike ring, it went away. I'm so upset. Oh. Unbelievable. I feel like I don't push this ring far enough to the left on most attempts. I've never seen enemies like this before. When I played this as a kid, I couldn't get past the first screen. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. Much appreciated. This game is pretty rough. I got a fair number of requests to play it over the past couple months, and now that we're finally here, you saved my family at the deepest seas will echo our thanks, friend Singer. Oh, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. we made some progress. Thank you for the subscription, Travesty Junction. Very kind of you. Very appreciated. If I may be allowed to abbreviate your name, do you prefer Travesty, Junction, or TJ? Sing this song, and it will confuse the hungry ones. Travesty. All right. Ancient songs of wisdom are songs of the Big Blue. The Big Blue swims north to die. Swim fast, young singer. Oops. Thank you, Echo. So we didn't get a... We didn't get a password. I don't know if I'm on a new level or not. I'm not sure which way is north. I don't know what anything is. I can't help you with this game. That's fine. I prefer to play things without any help. Because I think out loud, it sometimes sometimes seems like I'm asking for help, but I really prefer if people don't explain mechanics or anything like that to me. I feel like it leads to more interesting situations if I don't know what I'm doing, and I usually don't. Hungry ones. That might be sharks. I tell you what, when things get confusing in this game, they sure get confusing. The sing this song thing was all about either. I was hoping that it was like an attack upgrade or something, but I think it's just more cryptic poetry. This place is still empty. I really wish a rock had grown over here so I'd have somewhere to... Something to help me just go down right here instead of having to go all the way around. I also hate spoilers for something I'm about to watch. Yeah, I've become like really like kind of wildly anti-spoiler. I feel like I used to not really mind so much, but like over the past, like, I don't know, 5 years or so, I think my experience with Breath of the Wild kind of really changed that for me, because I went into Breath of the Wild knowing so astonishingly little about the game. I mean, it was a Zelda game, so I knew the Zelda stuff, but I mean, like, I hadn't watched any trailers for it or read any news for it or anything like that. And so when I first played the game, I didn't even know that, like, climbing was a mechanic of the game. And it was so wonderful to, like, discover everything about it that it really opened my eyes to, like, what you miss out on if things get what you can miss out on if things get spoiled for you in games or movies or all kinds of stuff. Leave me alone. I just need to sit in sadness for a moment, because I think all my progress in that level was just undone. Backseating is worse on popular games. More people know about it. Yeah, like Breath of the Wild, as you mentioned. Yeah, if I had, I mean, I wasn't even considering streaming back when that game came out, but I can imagine, like, if you did play it on stream, how people would be popping in and telling you what to do all the time. And I think that would rob the experience of a lot of its fun. One of the things really early on in Breath of the Wild, the first time I came to one of the, like, Bokoblin fortresses that had, like, a ramp to get up into it, but it was lifted up on strings like a drawbridge, and I was like, oh, I know what the game wants me to do. It wants me to shoot those strings so the bridge will come down. And so I tried to do that, and I got one of them, but I didn't get the other one. And then, if I'm remembering it right, and then I was out of arrows. And I was like, oh, now I have to go around. Where am I going to find more arrows? I have to go find more arrows, and I was really bummed that I was going to have to do that. And for some reason, I decided to try to throw my sword at it. And I did, and it hit the string and it broke it. I couldn't believe that. I don't think I'd experienced anything like that in a video game. Where the physics made that much sense. And so that moment of discovery really sticks with me. It's just a very small, simple thing, but it really blew my mind. I really like when things work in video games in ways that make sense like that. I wasn't on Twitch when it came out, so luckily I avoided all that. Yeah. And mostly for me it's wrestling. I always gotta watch it later. Work or other stuff. Yeah, I'm not so there aren't really any sports that I follow, but I definitely understand. How, especially how that would be frustrating to have the outcome of something like that given away for you. I can get it. I don't really know anything. I don't really know anything about wrestling. Not a whole lot, but I know that there are other regular viewers who hang out in the chat who are big followers of wrestling. Care Bears, welcome in. Hello, please remain seated. I'm nobody important. Well, we're happy to have you here. Okay, wow. I really hope that I talked to the crystal this time. I don't remember doing it. I'm gonna hope I did. And just proceed. I can get back around to it if I have to, but now's not the time anyway because my health is too low. I thought when I returned the dolphin, my health would return. Unfortunately, it did not. Nice, I bet there are more AEW now, but I'm still all WWE. Thank you for the follow, Care Bears. Much appreciated. Happy to have you on board with us. That life didn't go very well. This game could really use additional checkpoints. If it could give you I mean, it could use any checkpoints, because really it, I mean, I get, if you count, the restarting at the level you were on a checkpoint, I guess it has checkpoints, but it doesn't have any inside the levels, and so, it seems like it would make sense that each time I return one of these dolphins, I would get a checkpoint, so I wouldn't have to rescue the same one again and again, but no such luck. I think this is only the 4th level of the game, too. It's brutal. Are your eyes just as bad as mine? Eye doctors have told me that I'll probably be blind by 60. Oh. Oh my. No, I don't think. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that they're mistaken. But no, my eyes. I haven't been told that I have a risk of losing my vision, fortunately. I don't see especially well without my glasses. I shouldn't perform any sort of dangerous tasks while not wearing them, but I mean, I can get around, and I'm nearsighted, so I can generally read without them, though it does kind of give me headaches if I go without them for too long. I don't get my eyes checked nearly as often as I should, but the last 2 times that I got my eyes checked, well, I got them checked today, actually, so it's somewhat interesting that you bring that up. But today, I had them checked today. I also had them checked about 5 years ago, and both times the doctor, like, my prescription, I needed a slightly stronger prescription, but the doctor told me that it was really close to what I had before, so my vision deterioration is kind of stabilized, I guess. It still does get very slightly worse over the years, but only very slightly. That went very smoothly. That's okay. I just want to inform you that I'm actually a royal family member who loves watching people stream. It's interesting. Yours sincerely, Sophia B. Oh, we're pleased to have had you with us. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I can't live without my glasses. I'm like Velma. Yeah, I could get by with my glasses for most things. If I really had to, it wouldn't be very safe, but in like a life or death situation, like I would never drive without my glasses unless it were a life or death situation. But I could probably, you know, if I had to, I could probably survive. It would be very unpleasant. No. Oh, please stop hurting me. Oxygen. I mean, but here's the thing, there's all those, no, there's all these enemies. Well, not right here, but... No, I'm my own worst enemy, running into spikes. Just pause for a moment. I'm glad that made you chuckle, but that's life for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it seemed like I was laughing at your situation. That wasn't what I intended. I was laughing at the comparison. I don't know what that means. Sing the song and it will confuse the hungry ones. Ancient songs of wisdom are songs of the Big Blue. Big Blue swims north to die. Swim fast, young singer. Do you have a cat? I have three cats, actually. I've got a solid black male cat that we call Inky. Well, he's named Inky. We typically call him Beans. That's his nickname. I've got a tabby female cat named Twiggy, and I have a tan male kitten named Khaki. Sometimes they show up on the stream, but because I stream in the basement, they're not really allowed down here because it's kind of basement's not really safe to have the cats wandering. They really only get to show up on the stream if I bring one of them down here. And I can't do that very often. I used to stream. I used to have a different setup that was upstairs, and so they were more likely to wander by. But I've had cats for most of my life. I'm pretty much a cat person. I've had a couple dogs too, but I tend to get along better with cats. They're more my style. I need to find out where some air is, and quick. Well, that's it for this life. I think I just saw the air too. Yep, I think I did, but it's awesome. I'm cursed with cats. Something always goes wrong. I'm sorry to hear that. I've had my fair share of misfortune with some of my cats, mostly when I was younger. I went through a couple cats who didn't last particularly long time. But so far I've been pretty lucky with the most recent ones. My sister's a big cat person too. She I think she has 5 cats. I have 0, Sparrow says, but they're usually kind of funny. They can get into some pretty amusing mischief. Our kitten, Khaki, he's a handful. He gets into everything, and he wants to chew on everything. And he reminds me of a puppy more than a kitten a lot of times, because of how playful well, I mean, kittens are playful, but the way he plays and the way he wants to chew on everything reminds me of a puppy more than a kitten a lot of times. Cats need good homes. I agree. My parents' cat The one that was like that we had when me and my sister were still young and lived with our folks. It was kind of my sister's cat, which became my parents' cat when she moved out, because she went to college and couldn't take the cat with her, and then she didn't want to move it away from my parents. So it became my parents' cat. That cat lived for, I think that cat lived 21 years. That's a very, that's a very long time. That's like maximum lifespan for a cat. It just passed away last year, though. I wonder how long I've been playing this level for. I feel like I've been here for ages. It's such a long level. I can't imagine this game has a whole lot of levels in it, because all of them have been so long. I'm moving that, and I'm not even ready to move that. I'm doing things in the wrong order. Every friend who has a cat usually takes a look at me to suss me out, and by the end of the night, is sleeping on my lap. I mean, you know, that's cats. That's how cats usually are. I think, at least in my experience, they're mostly wary of new people. I think in general, I don't know, most of the cats that I've met, they tend to start off cautiously around new people. Should I try one last time to get a cat? No, it'll end up horribly. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but that is, I mean, with any pet, like, that's kind of the thing, is most pets don't last as long as people, so you kind of have to go in knowing, you know, keeping in mind that they tend to be temporary. And if that's you have to decide for yourself whether that's you know, you're sort of paying a down when you get a pet. You're sort of putting a down payment on an unhappy ending to the story. So you have to decide if that's something you're willing to take on. You've selected pain with this game for sure. I feel like have I been misled, because I was assuming that people wanted me to play this game because they liked this game. but I'm not so sure anymore. If it's been suggested, you've been trolled. Yeah, it's been, I feel like it's been suggested a couple times. pretty sure 5 Foot Giant has brought it up on a couple occasions. And I feel like she's not the only one. But I don't remember very clearly. You know, people recommend and suggest games kind of frequently, which is all right. You know, I don't mind getting recommendations, but it's unlikely that I'm going to play anything recommended to me in a timely manner. But I would need a much larger brain to keep track of everything that gets recommended and who recommends it. I'm fine with that side, but out of the 4 cats I've owned, they didn't last 2 months, either dying or running away, that they all love being pet. It just feels like the universe is telling me you're not allowed to have a cat. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sparrow. I think that maybe we will. I'm gonna refrain from answering questions around sort of spiritual topics and things like that. And the stream chat's probably not the best forum. You're fine. We're just letting you know. I feel like I can do the first half of this level basically on autopilot, and then when I get to the second half, it quickly becomes such a disaster, and then I'm right back here again. Black Fox, thank you for the stretch break. We'll just maneuver a little bit here, and then we will do that. If I may have your permission, I'd like to try and open up this passageway over here and then do the stretch break so that I can come back from it and not immediately have to become worried. Just redeem, you get to pick where and when and how much. It's your show. Thank you, I appreciate it. This spike ring causes me so much tension. I'm not sure how the spike ring works. I know it's on a timer before it will disappear. I don't know if the timer is based on one away from the stone. Alright, I need to stretch now. So let's take a moment for a stretch break. Alright, so I'm thinking, just to let you know where we are on time, I really don't want to stop and leave this level unfinished, but I'm probably only going to continue on for about another 20 minutes, just to... excuse me, just to let you know what I'm thinking. As satisfying as I think it would be to finish this game in one sitting, it is becoming more and more clear to me that that would require a 38-hour long sitting. Oh, what I was saying about the spike ring, though, is that there's clearly some sort of timer attached to it because it despawns, but I can't tell if the timer starts when we first move the ring, or if it starts every time we interact with the ring. So I don't know if it's set to despawn from the moment we first move it, and whether or not interacting with it resets the timer. That's not become clear to me. And whatever the situation is, it doesn't actually really make a huge amount of difference. I'm just kind of curious to see if I can puzzle it out, because the effect is kind of the same either way. I still end up despawning it so frequently. Oh. There it goes. I'm going to sleep. Y'all have fun. Right on. I'll probably be doing this. I'll probably be doing the same myself before too long. So I hope you sleep well, Travesty. We appreciate you joining us for the stream, and thank you again for subscribing. And we'll look forward to seeing you another time. was close. Come on, can we move the ring? Oh, okay, we get another shot at this part of the level. I'm gonna squander it. I'm gonna waste it. So something I'm thinking about is, like, it is remarkably difficult to find a set of headphones and or earbuds that do not have a microphone attached to them. I like to wear earbuds sometimes, especially if I want to wear a different style of hat. I mean, I don't like to wear earbuds. I like these big headphones, but you know, sometimes I like to wear a different type of hat that doesn't fit with these, so I need earbuds for those situations. But I have trouble with my current earbuds. The audio doesn't work very well, and I think it's because my earbuds have a mic, and the port on my laptop doesn't support it. It isn't for headphones and mic in one port. It's only for headphones. So I don't think the bands on the jack line up appropriately. So I think my problems would go away if I could find a pair of headphones that didn't have a microphone attached to it, but it's remarkably difficult. But it becomes so I'm so practiced now at this first half of the level that the whole time, like, I was sitting here, like, not talking, just playing on autopilot. I was thinking about that. You can get a little converter that changes it from 1 plug to 2 plugs on Amazon. So the converter... So I would take the headphone line, and I could put a converter on it that would be a Y to come off of it. I need to do that. I feel like I've seen something like that, but the one that works the other way. I just don't know. I don't know what's going on in this part of the level. You see, one of the things that just really gets me about this game is because you're always under the pressure of maintaining your oxygen level. It's really rough because you get into a new area and then you're overwhelmed with confusion with like what do I do now, and where is everything, and you want to explore and try and figure stuff out, but you have to be focused on maintaining your oxygen the whole time. So you can never devote your full brain to any problem in this game. And I need my full brain, like, just a piece of my brain isn't enough. I think we're gonna make this life here our last attempt at this for the night. You know, I'll put it on the schedule for a revisit. Probably not immediately. I don't know. I'm torn because it's such a rough game that, like, I don't really want to come back to it right away, but at the same time, like, I don't want to have to relearn everything I've learned, so I'm gonna have to really find a good balance for where to put this on the schedule moving forward. Right on, Black Fox. Thank you for the suggestion. Thank you for typing that out for me. Yeah, I think that's gonna solve my problems. It was just so weird because when I went to a couple different, you know, stores in the area, and I was looking at what they had available for headphones, and it was just so weird to me because usually I'm aware that what I'm shopping for is an outdated piece of technology. It was just so surprising to me to be hit with that realization that oh, the thing I'm after is no longer relevant, so no one's going to care to sell it. I knew it. I knew the ring was not gonna last. I could feel it. I could feel it just waiting to disintegrate. What? I'm not sure, Sparrow. What did I say? I don't know why those stones are there. It seems to me like they should serve some purpose, but... Those crabs are such fearsome enemies. See, I can't understand why this is not a checkpoint. It seems like a perfect opportunity for one. Oh, where am I even going? There's that autopilot. I'm so used to struggling through this part of the level, that's what my brain defaulted to. I think I rushed past that oxygen before, and then I was in a bad situation because I had skipped the air that could have easily saved me. You know, if we do make it through this level, I will probably play a little bit longer because I do want to see what comes next. So, like, I know I called this the last attempt, but well, never mind. That's irrelevant. Those crabs ruined everything for me. Oh, well, looks like we will continue because we've just received a raid. Welcome to the stream. Oh hey it Jay, welcome to the stream, Jay. Pleasure to have you here. Thank you for the raid. I was actually about to throw in the towel, but since you and your friends have been so kind to join us, I will have a sip of my sport drink, and then I'll give it another go. It'd be terribly rude to end the party right as you're joining us. Oh, I know this nightmare of a game. This game has been very rough. This game has been very rough. It had been suggested to me by a couple different viewers, and I thought that they had my best interests at heart. And now I'm not so sure. Ghostly Wins, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Very kind of you. Much appreciated. Let me put a shout out in the link in the chat for Jay, so that if you are not following our friend, you have an opportunity to use this to do that. Let's see how well I can type with one hand. There's like 2 levels I couldn't beat here. I think I'm on level 4. And I'm having a hard time. I have compared this game repeatedly tonight. I've compared this game to NES Metroid and Shaq Fu. I was surprised there was an Echo Jr. and 2 other Echo games, but woo, I understand your pain. Thank you, Ghostly Wins. Yeah, it's a pretty painful game. I wouldn't say I hate it. I am rather lukewarm on it, but it's rough. It's a game. It looks good. It sounds good. It's interesting. But it's so cryptic and it's so brutal, and the controls are very difficult to deal with. And that's how I felt. We played, and so the reason that Shaq Fu was a comparison point was because we played that at the start of the stream, and that was how I felt about Shaq Fu. I was like, this game, like everyone sort of says the game is terrible, but like the game looks good, the music's all right. It's just that the controls are awful, and it kind of ruins the gameplay experience. Shaq Fu is a good example. It's not the getting over it rage quit wise, but it's up there. And why do you hurt me this way, nightmare wise? Yeah, I've been wondering that. Why do you hurt me? I've been wondering why the game treats me like it does a few times. So I hope you enjoyed your stream, my friend. I've never played Kirby Air Ride. I'm a fan of the Kirby series, but I'm still something of a newcomer to the Kirby series. I've done Dreamland 1, 2, and 3, and I've done Adventure. I think that's it so far. I've got some of the spin-off games. I think I have a Kirby Pinball, and there's some sort of block game, I think. I don't know. I think I have two sort of like what look to be sort of puzzly Kirby games on the Game Boy. I've got Kirby Superstar, I think, on the Super Nintendo. I think it's called. And I've got Kirby 64. So those are the two puzzly type games, the other SNES game and the Kirby 64. I have, but have never played. They're on my to-do someday list. My copy of my N64 Kirby game, though, is it's a Japanese copy, so I really hope there's not a lot of reading required. It's Japanese or Korean, I forget which. I think it's Japanese. Not to worry, there's plenty to explore. Block ball, yeah, block ball. And something else. Jay had more fun trying to deal with the DDD and most of achievements he was doing. I'm doing all checkboxes right now. Went from 93 to 234 today. I'm not sure what all checkboxes means. Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. Yes, that game needs to be remade. Such an understated game, yet so worth playing. If you're playing those, I definitely like to watch those. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'm gonna do them, so I'm sorry I can't really give you a useful heads up. They're just games I know I want to get to. I think I did. So I've only played the first Kirby game on the normal loop. I didn't do the Kirby Streamline. I didn't do 2 loops of it yet. So at some point I need to do the 2 loops. But the others, Dreamland 2 and 3, I got the true ending in each of them. And Kirby's Adventure, I think I 100%ed Kirby's Adventure. I'm not sure. It's been a while. It's been a while for each of them. But I wanted to. I'm not really sure in the Dreamland games. I'm not really sure how the percentage thing works. Kirby's Dreamland 2, though, and to a lesser extent, Kirby's Dreamland 3, those games were shockingly challenging. Because I wanted to get the true ending, and I was playing them blind. Particularly Kirby's Dreamland 2, that game threw me for a loop. Some of those puzzles to get those rainbow shards, I spent hours trying to get some of those rainbow shards. I did it in one sitting, and it was a 9-hour stream. I mean, I was getting out a notebook and a pen, and I was drawing maps and taking notes and writing charts. I feel like that game has permanently changed me in some fundamental way. Dreamland 3 had its rough parts, but because I'd already been through Dreamland 2, I felt better equipped to handle it. I was mentally prepared going in, and then some of the places, like the level where you build the robot, oh my goodness. Let me get caught up here. There's 360 of them total, so the check boxes. There's some pretty long ones. No worries, I'll definitely keep on the lookout. Right on. A lot of Kirby games I wish I had, though not having the hardware in games makes it difficult on my end. Yeah, I get that. I'm in an abnormally fortunate situation when it comes to retro games. I got into retro gaming really early, and so I was able to build up to build up a really decent collection, and I've held on. I've done a good job at holding on to it. But yeah, if I were trying to build a retro game collection today, I would pretty much be priced out of everything. I'm just real lucky to have gotten an interest in it and gotten into it at the time that I did. Kirby's Dream Land 2, you need all the rainbow drops to get perfect on all boss minigames and find the secret friend. In Kirby Dream Land 3, it's getting every level done, then doing the minigame run and boss Butch mode for 100%. And that wasn't clear. That wasn't clear to me anywhere in the game. So I felt once I got the true ending, I was done with my task. It's basically why I stopped and sold a bunch of stuff. Yeah. I can't quite bring myself to part with anything in my collection. But I don't add to it a whole lot. Not like I used to. Excuse me. I'm still buying stuff every now and then, but it's usually much cheaper stuff and stuff that I want to, or stuff that I really want to do on the stream. Oh, I thought that was the end of me for sure. Cross your fingers, my friends, because I have to swim past a whole bunch of really dangerous enemies now with no health. Oh, we did it too. Nice! I really didn't expect to make it through there. Oh, that's nice. We might have a shot at this. Would have purchased said stuff from you. I sold most of my stuff for 2K. Nice. I was able to do it in Pent. I don't really give much thought to what my collection is worth. I don't, I mean, as long as I can stay financially stable and in good health, I don't see, you know, I would liquidate it if I were in some sort of peril, but, and that was a means of getting cash. So I hope I don't wind up in that situation. But outside of that, I imagine it's going to be left to whoever inherits my collection from me to figure out how to sell it off. Tried playing Rin Star on super difficulty so far. Gotten, I guess, halfway through the game, and it's brutal going YOLO mode on a game like Rin Star. I don't know that I've ever played that myself. Same creators from Sonic Team made that game. So it's a Sega game then. That would help explain why I'm unfamiliar with it. Just like I'm a newcomer to Kirby, I'm a newcomer to pretty much everything Sega. I feel some admirable progress at becoming acquainted with the Genesis library, but there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do yet. Please stop with the wind. I can't take all of this damage. Why can't the game appreciate that I cannot afford to be damaged like this? No, don't respawn. Oh, this game is rough. That's the furthest I've made it there twice. That's the furthest I've made it. We've made it there twice. And it hurts. It takes so long to get back that progress. This game is very rough. Very rough feels like a tremendous understatement. I'm lucky to have experience with it, but yeah, you're in for a nightmare. I don't blame you. The game is painful, yet the music is hypnotic in a sense. That's all I have to say about that. Yes, I appreciate you. I appreciate you not spoiling my future nightmares. I can't wait to live through the misery that this game has in store for me. Let me see, I missed, Funny thing is I've never played Rinstar yet, playing it on the hardest difficulty. So far, not much rage. It's nice. Time for the J cheerleader squad while I throw Dreamcatchers into the mix. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate being cheered on, but I think we're gonna wrap the stream here. It's been over 7 hours for me. It's a good long time. It wasn't all dedicated to this, but about 6 hours of it was. Well, 5 hours, I guess. I think we did Shaq Fu for 2 hours, something like that. It's been long enough. I've had enough brutality for tonight, so we're gonna wrap the stream here, my friends. Thank you for coming on this adventure with me. It's been a time. It's not been completely unenjoyable, but it has not been easy. This game is a lot of suffering. Lucky 7 hours. There we go. Glad I stopped by. Glad to have you here. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Sparrow has chosen our raid target. Excellent. That makes things very easy for me. We'll head over to see Rogue Biologist. He's doing the worst voiceovers for Nino Kuni right now. Okay. I think I've heard that title. I think that's an RPG type game, right? All right, I'm sure we'll have some fun. So yeah, thank you for being here tonight. Thank you again, my friends, for starting and progressing so far in the hype train earlier. I'm blown away by your generosity. You are much better to me than I deserve, my friends, and I'm really grateful for you. Just being here for the stream is enough, and then you go over and beyond so much. So much. leaves me beside myself sometimes. So let me get this raid plugged in. If I can learn to type. I have Ni no Kuni 2, not the first one, collecting RPGs like a madman. Right on. First time I saw it, interesting cell shading. Alright, well here we go. We're all going to see it together. I don't actually really know the game, but I don't think it's anything I'm likely to play, which is great, because that means I don't have to worry about being spoiled. Alright, we're going to be moving that way in just a very brief moment, so one last time I'll tell you thank you for being here, and I look forward to enjoying your company again. I normally don't stream on Saturdays, so I wouldn't expect me tomorrow. My next regular stream should be Sunday night. I can't say what we'll do, but, you know, it is Jankuary, so the beginning game will be something terrible, whatever it is. But hopefully we'll have fun with it regardless. If you want to know the schedule ahead of time, you can join the Discord. If you use Discord, just whisper me a request, and I'll send you an invite link to get you in there with us. And that's going to do it, my friends. Jankuary. Yeah, it's not. I thought it was an original idea, but I found out other people have used the term before me, but it was too good not to. So. It's been a fun time. Alright, my friends, I will see you on the other side of the raid.